Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Ola. On today's video we'll be talking about the new immigration caregiver pilot program that is about to commence sometime towards the end of this year or beginning of next year. Informations are not in full yet, but we are also excited because a lot of people who are looking for ways to come into Canada and then become permanent residents. This is just really awesome. This is awesome for people who are confused, who do not know which program or which pathway to take or pathway for permanent residency. But this is really something interesting. I think Canada immigration is becoming generous, or should I say they're just looking for ways to fill up their labor shortage. And this is something I think everyone out there who is interested in migrating to Canada to maximize. So yeah, we jump right into the studio here. The program has to do with getting your permanent residency at your arrival into Canada. Yes. How is that going to work? I know that a lot of people will be like, how is that going to work? How do I meet the criteria? Yes, we have just 4 eligible criteria right now, but they said we'll be having more full information later as we proceed. Rather, they will be giving us the information later on. So, but with the things we have now, I think anyone who is interested can jump right into it and start making arrangements and start making yourself available when the program is about to be launched. What are the things you need to do? Number one, IELTS, English language test. It could be IELTS, it could be CELPIP. There are some English language tests that are approved and acceptable in Canada. So you can look that up and see which one that I know everybody, a lot of people are familiar with IELTS. So, and they need just level 4. Level 4. I don't think anyone would not be able to make level 4. That is the lowest minimum I have ever heard. So it is something that I know if you're ready to do, language tests will not be a barrier for you. Yes. And I know that it's valid for 2 years. So there's nothing wrong with you getting it done, booking it and getting it done right away while we're waiting for the program, for more information about this program. So that is it, English language test. And then you need to have your high school diploma, which is equivalent to, if you're from Nigeria, it's equivalent to a WAEC. Yeah, that is what they consider as high school diploma. So it's a lot easier. I know the other program they had in place for caregivers which has been stopped. Okay, that requires like a post-secondary credential, like maybe a diploma, BSc, something other than WAEC or your high school diploma. So this is really making it very easy for a lot of people to tap into this program, to this pilot program, right? So that is it, by the way. Also, you have to have like a relevant work experience in caregiving. Yes. And also, lastly, I'm going to elaborate on those things. And then also you have to like have a full-time job offer from a Canadian employer. So this is how it works. I know that I have researched, I have seen that there are some organizations that offer caregiving program, like short-term caregiving certification program in Nigeria. Yeah, I'm speaking particularly about Nigeria because I am from Nigeria, right? So you can check if you're watching, if you're from other countries, you can also check to see if they have such in your country. Okay, so if you're able to get into to do those programs, some of them are like 3 months. The one I saw was about 3 months program, and then you get to do your internship. They post it to like a long-term facility or a play caregiving or a home care, somewhere you can get some work experience on. And then with that, I think you'll be able to like get a job, volunteer. Just look at, I know that in churches they have things like that. Look at some volunteering programs where you can go in and volunteer. Get a job. If you're really intentional about moving to Canada, I think this is an opportunity you don't want to miss. Okay, to think that you're not just coming in just to get work permits, you're going to become permanent residents. That is just so generous. So it is something you have to like get up and get it done, get it going right away. You don't want to wait, you don't want to procrastinate. As I speak to you, people from Philippines, like the Filipinos, the Indians, I know that right now they are setting everything. They are going and making sure that they have all the criteria ready so that they can launch it, so that they can apply as soon as it comes in. So we don't want to just sit back and wait. Okay, they said they're going to send full information later and all of that. No. If there's anything you have to start doing, these things are things you have to start doing right now. If you're taking the certification program on caregiving, it's just about 3 months, and that affords you to the time to also do your IELTS. Of course, if you have your WAEC, you don't have anything to worry about. And then we don't know, you can start checking for jobs from Nigeria. Yes, you can start checking for job offers from caregiving home, residential homes, and all that in Canada. Give it a shot, give it a trial. Just send them emails, apply on their website. If you have all those things, start talking to them. Maybe before they launch the program finally, they know that, because we are still thinking that probably there may be some organizations that will be shortlisted that will participating in this program. We don't know how it's going to work. We don't know yet. But what I know is that there's labor shortage when it comes to that sector. And I know that a lot of all these organizations will be willing to jump right in to embrace it. There are not a lot of people to fill in these shortages here in Canada. I feel that is why Canada, the immigration the immigration minister is being very generous, making you have like, it's something that is affordable, something you know you can get within reach. You don't need to, it's not like rocket science, getting IELTS for minimum 4-level IELTS test, WAEC, like your high school diploma, right? Getting of course the job offer. I'm sure they'll be open to a lot of nations who want to participate in this, and then getting your work experience. So it is, I think it feels okay to at least have a certification that, okay, I've been trained in this, I have like an experience, I've been trained, and I've been trained both in class, and I've been trained also as in practically, like in person. So these are the things that also give you an edge when when you start talking to these employers. Please, please, and please, if you're really intentional about coming to Canada, I think you should grab this opportunity. You don't have to worry about proof of funds and all of that. You don't have to worry about CRS scores. You don't have to worry about all those things, because for them to have put this criteria this way, I don't think they want to deal with high CRS scores and all of that. So it's really, 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 really an opportunity for us to all grab. People who are intentional. It's not for everybody. Not everybody wants to leave their country. Not everybody wants to relocate to Canada. But if it's something that you've been wanting to do, and probably you've been restrained or you've been constrained by finances and other stuff, I think this is something you should give a trial to. So yeah, another people who I think can benefit from this are people who already have like a visitor's visa. If you have a visitor visa in hand, be you in and inside or outside Canada, I think this will suit you a lot. Like if you can come in as a visitor and start scouting for these jobs, it gives you an edge. If you're back home and you're thinking, oh, if I come on visitor visa, how do I get a job? How do I transit from visitor to worker? This is the time for you to take that bold step. Come in and start. At least you have a limit of 6 months. Like you're able to stay in Canada as a visitor for at most 6 months. So if you have a place to stay, you have people, family member you can come and stay with, and then you look for these jobs and get a job offer in hand, and while you're waiting, that is a good opportunity. Or are you an international student, or are you a worker, or have you been in Canada and you haven't been able to find the right pathway, or this because of the CRS scores that are moving up and up, you're not able to get a chance to be nominated. This is also an opportunity for you. If you're able to get a care job and you start doing it and start acquiring the relevant experience that you need for this pilot program, then this is it for you. Don't think this is it's not a joke. This is not a joke at all. It's not a joke. And also I know that like the organization that I looked up, they also like give like a CPR. They train you on CPR, you get the certification, you get first aid certification. You can also check out on how you can get like food handlers, because most of all those jobs requires you to cook, like cook for them. It's not like big time full-time cooking, like making sandwich and all of that. So they want to be sure you know the procedures, you know the rules, you know things that you are equipped with the right knowledge to do this job. Please, this is the short one. I'm very, very excited. I'm very super excited, because I know that this is really a good news for people who are constrained by finances, and people who think they are too old to relocate. This is open. It has no age limitation, like up to like 55 years, I think. So if you think you're up to it, it's something that you can do. Start working on it right away. Share this video, tell friends, tell people who are looking for a pathway, easy one to come into Canada. Share my video, like, subscribe, and I'll be coming in with more further information when the immigration minister finally releases the full information that we need before they launch this program. Please, and please grab this opportunity. My people, don't sit back. Filipinos are on it. Indians are on it. Don't sit back and think that they will fill it up so quickly. I'm not so sure about the numbers, but I think I saw something like 15,000 people. I am not sure. But you don't just want to sit back and be waiting. Get right into it. Whatever you can do, whatever you can tick from these 4 criteria, start ticking them right now and start looking for these jobs. Because I know that these employers too will be out looking to, grab employers, foreign workers, because Canada has made it, the Canada immigration has made it easier for them to fill up those positions. This sector is really lacking. They're in high demand. They're looking for people. They're not enough people to fill up those positions. And now that the immigration minister is giving them the opportunity to employ foreign workers, I don't think you have anything to worry about. Thank you for watching, staying to the end of this video. I'll be coming back with other videos. Have you seen some of my videos? I have a lot of videos. Just go in there and look for. There are lots of interesting videos with a lot of packed informations that I think you will gain from. Thank you, and see you next time. Bye bye.